First tonight, though, a standoff in Clinton County has just come to an end. The suspect is accused of trying to breach an FBI facility in Cincinnati while armed. Leading our team coverage, we want to check in with reporter Whitney Miller. Whitney.
Yeah, Tanya, even though they say this is wrapped up, there's still some questions unanswered. That's why we're all here at the media staging area. It's a flea market just down the road, about a mile away from where all of this took place. We don't know if this person is in custody yet, but the Clinton County Emergency Management advised that law enforcement operations and response has ended. Some operations will continue on scene, so portions of Smith Road, they will remain closed. They're working on reopening them. But I'll give you a breakdown of what occurred this morning. Around 9 o'clock, that man in question tried to break into, armed, into the FBI's facility. When he didn't make it in, he fled, and a pursuit began up 71 North. Along that route, the man started firing a weapon at law enforcement from his vehicle. He exited the highway and stopped just over 71 on Smith Road. That's where a fire exchange happened. We're told no officers were injured in that exchange, and at last check, that man was surrounded. But as you know, we do know that this has ended. Take a listen to a man that we talked to. He is a salesman at the local Buckeye RV. He saw all of this unfold.
They kept coming, then 2 more, then 3 more, then planes, then helicopters, and we started getting on the news sites and social media and find out that there's some dude they chased from Cincinnati up here.
Yeah, and again, a lot of unanswered questions. That's why we're waiting here to hear from law enforcement the latest in what happened. Tanya, we just want to know, is he in custody or was he injured? Those are some of the questions that we have now.
I mean, so many questions, and including this one, because Whitney, this lasted for hours in what is a very quiet community. So how are people in that area feeling right now?
Yeah, it has lasted 6.5 hours, I want to say. We've been out here all day. Me and my photographer, Maddie, we were able to go next door to the Buckeye RV. We spoke with the sales manager there. He said there were customers inside his business when all of this was going down, when he heard the helicopters, and they were circling right near his business. He said that the customers decided to leave, but him and his staff hunkered down. They were concerned for a while, and once it seemed as though it was clearing up, they felt a little more comfortable, but it was some tense moments for a while here. But it has been very contained. I think for the people who had to wait on Highway 71 in that long traffic, I think that is probably a most frustrating time for them, but safety obviously most important, Tanya.
Yeah, it's hard to think nicely that way when you're on that I-71 stuck, but you're absolutely right. We thank you for that, Whitney. And investigative reporter Craig Cheatham has been outside the Cincinnati FBI building all afternoon. You've got company out there, Craig.
I do, Tanya. Homeland Security police officers are parked in the parking lot in front of the Cincinnati FBI office right now. A little while ago, we saw some of those officers take their dog around the FBI's property, searching, sniffing for more evidence. We also saw an FBI team of experts on the scene earlier this morning when they were collecting evidence at the visitor screening facility. The FBI says that's where a man tried to breach the building. ABC News is reporting that the suspect had a nail gun and semi-automatic rifle. We have also heard in various reports that he was wearing body armor. In a statement, the FBI says that armed federal agents responded to an alarm and then the suspect took off. Now, where could they get additional evidence in this area? Tanya, some of the buildings around here have very visible surveillance cameras. For example, this office building next door, I see one right here. It's about 30 yards from me. There's a hotel to my left. There's another security camera as well over there. Some of those cameras in this area would have been able to get at least a glimpse of the vehicle that was driving through this area, apparently the vehicle that the alleged gunman was driving.
Well, Craig, we don't know right now if this person is alive or in handcuffs, but do we have any indication who he is and what his motivation might have been?
We don't, but he was obviously very passionate about it. He was prepared, I guess, in the sense that he had weaponry on him and he had body armor, but he appears to have been surprised by the fact that an alarm would have gone off, and then he fled very quickly. So he clearly wasn't in this to have a confrontation once he was discovered, because if he had been, he would have stuck around. He wasn't, and he left. So we at least know that much about him. We also know a general description of the vehicle he was driving, and I can guarantee you that law enforcement, and particularly the FBI, has probably traced that vehicle to, if it's not owned by him, to the most recent owner, and then we'll have used that information to conduct a more thorough background check on him as well.
Yeah, there might be multiple investigations ongoing at this particular moment. All right, Craig Cheatham standing by for us live outside the Cincinnati FBI field office. Thank you.